Live from downtown Bakersfield, 23 ABC News starts now.
A Christmas miracle for one local family. We will take you inside this celebration for a local veteran. And a local family's been making an evergreen impact on the Kern County community for decades. We'll tell you how they served Bakersfield with pine and noble fir. Good morning and thanks for tuning in to 23 ABC News at 6 a.m. I'm Mike Hart. Let's jump into what's happening outside just in case the holidays is going to take you away from home. Bring in Alex Bell because today, some areas going to see a little bit of the moisture, but tomorrow's the big warning.
Yes, Mike, you're absolutely right. Thankfully, Valley is staying pretty dry today, but those mountain areas seeing a little bit of precipitation, but definitely going to see a lot more tomorrow, especially snow, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But taking a live look right now, Bakersfield at 48, Arvin at 44, Fraser Park at 15, Tehachapi at 36. And as you can see, Bakersfield still staying pretty dry, but those mountain areas seeing a little bit of a mixture. But let's take a look at your traffic really quick. Quick look at Bakersfield here. Everything seems to be open, looking green, moving nicely. In the county view again, this green that you guys are seeing is just some precipitation and moisture in the air. But other than that, no major accidents to report and everything's looking clear.
You might call it, you pretty much could call it a true Christmas miracle for a local veteran after several organizations came together Monday to give her and her family a new home. 23 ABC's Austin Westfall was there as the crews moved them in.
I'm just so worried about putting a roof over our head. And it's just like I'm always working like 3 jobs and I'm still struggling. Like we never have furniture. Thank you, baby.
Robin Silva was in the Marine Corps 9 years ago, but ever since, she says she struggled to have a roof over her family's head. She most recently lived in a motel with her 3 young children.
I had asked, did you have a Christmas tree? And she sent me a picture of a lamp in a hotel room that they had decorated to be their Christmas tree.
And after seeing that, Lily Marsh, who works with local veterans, knew that the community could come together to help the Silva family have a Merry Christmas. After a few texts were sent, Monday's move-in day was put in motion, complete with a new home, furniture, Christmas presents, and of course, a nice big Christmas tree.
I've never been able to afford any furniture, and this is more than a blessing. They have a couch, everything.
The home was already being provided by the California Veterans Assistance Foundation. The rest was either donated or arranged by Kern County CityServe, Earners, Furniture City, the Mission at Kern County, Representative Kevin McCarthy and his wife Judy, State Senator Shannon Grove, and Mayor Karen Go. Silva is from North Carolina and says she had a tough time keeping jobs because she has to stay home with her kids.
But it's like I've been carrying them with me from East Coast to West Coast with no babysitter, and I keep losing jobs. I keep being homeless, going through the homeless shelter. Thankfully
this Christmas, being homeless will be the least of this family's worries.
They're really good kids, and we don't have like a normal family, so it's like I try really hard for them. Like this is just like, thank you guys, this is why I'm alive.
Austin Westfall, 23 ABC, connecting you.
And Silva went on to tell us that she and her kids all love to cook, which obviously is a problem since they haven't had a place to call home. So she says now they're going to spend Christmas Day making food and simply enjoying their new home. A reminder that a number of county offices will be closed this holiday season beginning today. The Kern County Public Services building located on M Street will be closed and will operate normal business hours beginning January 2nd. Tomorrow, recycling and sanitary landfills will also be closed to observe Christmas. However, they will resume normal operating hours on the 26th. Local firefighters wish to bring you a Merry Christmas this year by inviting the community to come out and celebrate today. It's the 33rd annual Christmas Eve program hosted by the City Fire Department. It's happening this morning. The BFD will be stopping by a number of places throughout the area to say Merry Christmas to local girls and boys. Their route includes Building Blocks, Alliance Against Family Violence, the Jameson Center, the Homeless Shelter, and local hospitals. They'll start making rounds at 9 o'clock this morning. Meantime, quick programming note here on 23 ABC. Christmas Day, we've got hoops again. 3 big games that you can check out. The Milwaukee Bucks, one of the top teams in the NBA, taking on Philly at 11 a.m., followed by the Rockets and Warriors, topping it off with the Clippers and Lakers at 4:30. And don't forget, tomorrow morning, before the games, 23 ABC is rebroadcasting the Bakersfield Christmas Parade right here from 4:30 to 6:30 a.m., followed by the Choirs of Christmas Special from 6:30 to 7. There will not be a 5, 6, or 7 o'clock newscast on Christmas Day. However, 23 ABC will air a special 7:30 version of our news along with our usual 11 o'clock show. Every holiday season, families decorate and gather around the Christmas tree as they celebrate. But a native Bakersfield family is responsible for many of the trees in our local homes. 23 ABC's Daniela Garrido has this story.
This lot's been here since 1977, 42 years ago. Started it right out of high school, and we're still going strong. And we have 6 lots in Bakersfield, and we've been doing this, like I said, for 42 years, and we sell over 50% of all the trees in Bakersfield.
One family has been selling Christmas trees in Bakersfield for 42 years.
The oldest Christmas tree grower in the United States was from right here in Bakersfield, of all things. And he was doing Christmas trees even before the Depression and everything, actually to make money for a few cents a tree.
That very man hired a young Chris Moratic to cut wild trees for money during high school, and that's where he learned the industry.
I've had people ask me, they go, well, you just go out and get some trees, right? And I'm like, it's not quite that simple. It's just like any other farming here. Whether you're doing almonds or pistachios or row crops or whatever, it's farming, and it takes a lot of continuous work.
The industry is a year-long production.
And on the Nobles and Nordman, it can take anywhere from 8 to 12 years to get a 7 or 8 foot tree.
Their Christmas tree farms are based in Oregon, and that's where they are planted, grown, shaped, and shipped.
And I know people look at the cost of trees and they just go, wow, a tree's like $50. And you think, wow, that's a massive amount of money. But if you think of taking your money and just putting it somewhere, take it, put it in a jar, bury it in the ground, and let it sit there for 10 years before you get to take it out, and then hope it's still there. I mean, what we spend on the trees is significant.
But he says it's the memories his family and his dogs see people make in these very lots that make the hard work worth it.
And the one thing about Christmas trees and real trees compared to, say, artificial trees is you're making memories out here. You come out here on a tree lot, you bring the whole family, you play with the dogs, whatever. You run around, the whole family gets into picking the tree. It's an experience. Time is something you can never get back. And if you can go out there and make some great memories with your family on your tree, then take it home, decorate it, and enjoy it, what better way to do it?
In Bakersfield, I'm Daniela Garrido, 23 ABC News, connecting you.
If you are thinking about how you might get rid of that Christmas tree once it's over, Bakersfield College has one answer. Christmas trees will once again be recycled in the southwest corner of Haley Street and University. This event's in cooperation with the city of Bakersfield. This partnership's been going for 30 years. They'll be recycling trees from December 26th through January 17th.